This is my first video, and I want to document my journey thus far on the low-carb diet. This video is going to be more about the weight loss portion. However, that was not the catalyst for me trying the low-carb diet. Back in 2022, I was having some health issues. They took an MRI, and unrelated to the issue at hand, they found some thyroid nodules. So my doctor ordered a ultrasound, and they found 3 nodules. One was calcified and solid, so they ordered a fine needle biopsy, and it came back as a follicular neoplasm with papillary carcinoma. And when my doctor called me to tell me the news, I'm like, does that mean I have cancer? And she said yes. And she had already scheduled an appointment for me with a surgeon and with an endocrinologist. Fast forward to my appointment with the endocrinologist. I'd come prepared. I'd read a ton of stuff about thyroid cancer, and I wanted to see if radio frequency ablation was an option, or if they could just take half of my thyroid, the left lobe where the nodule was located, the worrisome nodule, the other two were on the different side. And he said no, that neither one of those were an option, and we needed to take the thyroid. I'm like, I would prefer to take the wait and see approach. And he advised against it. The nodules are rated from the scale TR1 to TR5, with TR5 being the worst. And he said, I should really have it taken out. And I said, I will sign something to say I'm going against doctor's advice. I want to just monitor it. And fortunately, he agreed to do just that. And I've had 2 ultrasounds since then, and so far so good. The nodule has remained stable and it hasn't spread. So yay. But this video is going to be more about the weight loss portion of it. I've struggled with weight my whole life. I was a chubby kid. I did lose weight back in the end of 6th grade, and I kept it off for until my senior year in high school. When I went to college, it crept on really quickly. By the time, maybe a year out from college, I was up to 245. In my late 20s, I discovered some diet called the Alleluia diet, which is the strict vegan diet. It's basically 80% raw fruits and vegetables, and you can have some cooked fruits and vegetables. I think feta cheese was allowed, and a few odds and ends like that. And I did lose weight, and I looked good. I think I got down to around 180, and I was happy with that. But fast forward a few years later, I got married. I had 2 kids, had all kinds of health issues with that, including severe postpartum depression, which was pretty much untreated, but I know I had it, no doubt about it. And there's other stories mixed in there. I'm just going to skip over it. But I actually got up to, when I hit the 400-pound mark, I'm like, enough is enough. And I ended up getting gastric surgery. I got the gastric sleeve, which isn't, some people they hear sleeve and they think lap band. It's not the lap band. It's not the bypass surgery either, because your intestines aren't being bypassed. Basically what they do is they cut out 80% of your stomach, so you can't eat as much. If only I had known about the carnivore diet then. But honestly, I don't know if I had the motivation or the gumption to do something like that back then. So getting the bypass surgery, A lot of me doesn't regret it, but part of me does. It would be much better to have my whole stomach intact than 80%. But if I had not got the surgery, I guarantee I would have been a candidate for that show, My 600-Pound Life. I'm not trying to be funny. I could have easily hit that mark. So I don't totally regret the surgery, but I wish I had known about it then. So for those influencers out there who are promoting it, good for you. Keep doing it. Save people like me from getting themselves into trouble health-wise. You're doing a good thing, so yay. I'm going to post pictures. One of them will be before I had the gastric surgery. But mind you, the pictures I have, I know I wasn't at the 400-pound mark. I absolutely refused to have my picture taken when I was at that weight. So probably they made me lose some weight before I had the actual surgery. So I think I got down to around 360 or so. My goal weight was 199. Never even got close to that. I think the lowest I got, and I can't remember for sure, was like 290. But I was happy to be below the 300-pound mark. But then it started creeping back on. And back in 2022, when the thyroid nodule was found, I was around 330. So I ended up going keto. I lost about 35 pounds going keto. And then I've lost about another 35 pounds since going carnivore, which was April 1st, 2023. I am pretty slow at losing weight. Some of it is most likely due to I have a very messed up metabolism, but I think mostly it's because I eat too much cheese and too much heavy cream, and I'm trying to get the artificial sweeteners out of my life, but I do sometimes use monk fruit and xylitol. Xylitol isn't carb free either, but it just tastes the best of them all. So I like xylitol. But I'm not gaining. That's been the story of my life. Just gain. So I'm pretty happy with the results. And my skin is looking better, though I am wearing makeup today. I still have some blotchiness. But my hair strangely looks a ton better. Still have a lot of thinness here, but it is so much better. I'll put some pictures up if I do another video of how thin it was compared to now. And the texture's better. It was like really, really coarse. And it hasn't been that long, so I still have a lot of coarse hairs left on the end, but it's coming back like silkier. It's still kind of coarse, but I can't believe how much better my hair looks since I've gone carnivore. I didn't notice a huge difference when I was just doing keto, but when I went carnivore, it's just like, wow, my hair's coming back. So anyway, thank you for watching this. I'm not supposed to say anyway or thank you. So delete that out. I read on a thing that you shouldn't say anyway in your YouTube videos. Hard habit to break. And you shouldn't say thank you. Why wouldn't you say thank you? That's weird. Sorry, my zipper keeps hitting. What can I say instead of anyway or thank you? Well, that's my story so far. And if you are on a similar journey, know you are not alone. And thank you. Dang it. I said thank you again. They said not to say thank you. So if you are on a similar journey, know you are not alone. D. Signing out. Hope that's okay. Dang it, I'm just going to say thank you. Thank you. D. Signing out. Well, this is my first video. You'll have to forgive me if I do some video faux pas. I need to read up more on doing videos. I have been procrastinating so long. I've been wanting to do this since the beginning. I finally just said I'm going to do it. I've written a few scripts, and then when I do the actual video, I find I just don't follow them. So this morning I'm like, I am just going to go for it. I'll show you something else with the weight loss. This shirt, I always loved this shirt, but I wore this when I was 400 pounds, but I'm still wearing it now. Right now I'm around, did I say that? I'm around 265-ish, but I still like this shirt, but it's pretty baggy now. But you can see I'm still fat, but not nearly as. So thank you to those of you who helped me discover the carnivore diet. D. signing out.